Hey, it's Johnny Grube, wildmantraining.com. You know, a lot of people, when I try to tell people about, certain ways to train and, the other options that you may choose, I've said it before, and it's a fact. Men today are just weaker. They're weaker, they got more technology, they got more internet, they got all kinds of shit, okay? And they can look at everybody else and what they're doing and try different things, where I don't know how you can possibly be weaker today, okay, with all what's going on, what everybody knows in nutrition and things like that, and how people can be weaker. How can men be taking martial arts more often and men be weaker? Doesn't make sense. Anyhow, we didn't know those things back when I was growing up, and I got to tell you, I liked it better when there wasn't really much of an internet. I do love YouTube. I do. Learn a lot of shit off YouTube. But, I've talked about being a Toughman in 1994. And I was a pretty fucking, at the time in a Toughman, I was 220 pounds at 5'7", 5'8", whatever I was. I shrank. I'm older. I'm shrinking. I can tell you. But at the time in a Toughman, I was 220 pounds. Now, to tell you how big I was and to think about that, for me, with a 21-inch neck, 18.5-inch arms, when I was in my brother's wedding, I had a 52 jacket, okay? That's a big fucking jacket. And if you look at the size of the man who's supposed to have that jacket, he's well over fucking 6 foot, close to 6'5", okay? So things didn't fit real well for me. And I did all the fucking strong things, and to gain the weight, to get as big as I could, as fast as I could without steroids and drugs, was I would take weight gain. I would drink a gallon of milk a day. Yeah, a gallon of fucking milk. A whole gallon. Then, when that wasn't doing it, I was drinking Nestle Quick chocolate milk. Lots of fucking sugar in that, but more calories. I was eating a pound of pasta a day. Okay, I was putting it in a 2 pounds margarine container because we were told that margarine is better than butter. Okay, so I would take globs of that and stick it in the fucking pasta. So that was my dinner. And I would drink, and I would eat, and I would take weight gain. I was taking Mega Mass 2000, Mega Mass 4000. I was taking Russian Bear 5000. I was taking Icaro Pro 10,000. I was doing close to 10,000 calories a day. And when you take that many calories in, and you have a job and everything, you move real slow. Okay? And I was doing it was called super squats, gain 30 pounds in 30 days. So I wanted to try it. So with all the food and using this program, I damned if I didn't gain 30 pounds. And the squat program basically is, you can get the book still, is put a weight that you would have a tough time doing 10 with and rep out 20, which means when you come with 10 and you're breathing heavy, you keep that weight across your shoulders, breathe heavy, squat down again, and come back up. 11. Catch your fucking breath while it's still on there, which let me tell you, it ain't easy to catch your breath when you got that fucking weight on you. Do another until you get to 20. Not a fun program. 30 days doing it like this. I don't remember what it was, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. Pullovers were the same fucking way. Get off of there, grab the fucking dumbbell on the bench, and start doing your fucking pullovers. Sounds like a guy that doesn't know how to train or has never lifted weights, right? But when so I got this big, and and all through my life I was let's say a middleweight, if not, yeah. So in the Toughman in 1994, I was a heavyweight in a middleweight's body, so not natural body weight. And so I decided, when I seen the Toughman come up in New York, and there was none close to me. New York was the closest, and I still had to drive quite a distance. I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this. I've had lots of fights all my life. I've never been knocked the fuck out, never been knocked the fuck down, been sucker punched. So I figured, what the fuck? I'll go up there and I'll compete against all these men out there and see what they got. And here's the, I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it up here. I don't know where the fucking camera's actually at. But if you look across there where it's highlighted, my name, 5'8", 220 pounds. A lot of the guys on here were, I think there was only like 3 guys that were under 200 pounds, okay? And a lot of guys, never seen them, never heard of them, couldn't watch any tape. So basically you get up there, they wouldn't let you leave. You get in this fucking room, you're not allowed to leave. They don't want you going out and getting drunk. They don't want you leaving. So you're fucking in there for like 5-6 hours. At that time, I didn't have any fucking water. Wasn't planning anything. So I was already dehydrated. And I was fucking not in any condition. I was in condition to move heavy weights for a couple reps, but that was it. So we're in there, so we got the watch. And it was a totally different thing. You know, there was guys that actually, who were ready to fight, seen what went on and actually left. Fucking wouldn't even show up. Because I seen a guy get knocked down 8 fucking times, and there was no stoppage. Okay, it was 3 1-minute rounds. So you throw your fucking hands for 3 fucking 1-minute rounds, but you did have a minute rest in between rounds. I think it was a minute. I'm not really sure anymore. But I seen a guy get down, like knocked down, no shit, like 7 or 8 times. Kept getting up though, his credit. And so what he did is try to pair up people pretty close to who they were in weight. And I didn't know what to expect. I wasn't planning on winning. I just wanted to see if I could get up there, where I stood, if I could take the punches of big men, and being a guy who always used to get in a lot of fights and did pretty fucking well. So I go up there, I get in there, and I had 3 guys with me from work, loading, who worked on the dock with me, and they were big dudes. 2 were 6'4". One of the guys was 216 pounds. The other guy was 260. And I knew he took steroids. And the other guy with me was 6'2". He was about 220. And they were 3 of the biggest ball busters ever. And I was one of them ball busters too, so I took them with me. I knew that if I lost, quit, took a step back, I would have had to fucking quit. Okay? So my fucking reputation was fucking on the line. So, I mean, these guys worked with me for years. They knew who I was. But they, this is a fucking different situation. So I go in. I throw for 2 1-minute rounds. I throw as hard as I can, hard. Okay? 3rd round, I come out, I'm paralyzed, fucking basically. I can't lift my hands up. I'm push pressing off the rack, 285 pounds. I got 16-ounce gloves on, and I can't pick my fucking hands up. I'm standing there, and I'm basically paralyzed. I'm breathing heavy. I'm standing in front of this guy. My fucking head's moving like this. I'm doing this to try to fucking not get hit. Isn't doing too fucking much because he's just pounding the fuck out of my head. I'm not able to do this. Whoa, get the butt. I couldn't do it. I just was fucking if they weren't there, I might have fucking just fell the fuck over. Okay? And I'm just fucking banging, and he's just pounding in my fucking. So I actually win that fight. Okay? I got all I needed to fucking know about that. Okay? That's all I needed to know. I found out that I fucking need to change something conditioning wise. Okay? Because my strength did not fucking help me. Okay? I mean, all in all, the strength probably kept me fucking up. My fucking size of my neck and fucking was just fucking short and stocky. And I also found out that I can take a fucking hell of a beating from a guy 235 pounds teeing off of my head for 1 straight minute. Okay? That's all I needed to know. I go back, change my whole fucking philosophy, and lost 85 pounds in like 4 or 5 months, 5 or 6 months. I don't remember. I lost it fast. Changed my diet. Changed my training. Went to fucking hardcore bodyweight training. Went from one extreme to the fucking next. All right. I talked about it before. Why am I fucking doing 1,000 8-count bodybuilders in a workout? I don't fucking know. Makes no sense. Why am I fucking doing 1,000 squats a day? Why am I doing 1,000 push-ups a fucking day? I don't know. I go from one extreme to another. It's almost like I wanted to fucking just destroy my fucking self. And I'll tell you what, I wasn't better for it. Okay? Because I still had to go to fucking work. Okay? I'm not like a lot of these guys who go out and kill their body and they get the fucking stretch for 4 hours, get the layout, go whatever the fuck they want to do. They got everybody to fucking massage them and they got the fucking people. I didn't have that. I still went to fucking work. Because I did my training before I went to work and did a fucking manual labor job. And most of the time, after I did those fucking workouts, I went to a fucking hot trailer because no one was able to fucking do it, and I'd throw fucking books or whatever the fuck it was, and I'd do that all fucking day. So, you talk about durability, did my body, was my body healing? My body wasn't healing. And at that time, I wasn't fucking worried about fucking protein or anything like that, so my body was probably getting fucking broke down and, the whole fucking time. And I just think my fucking mind is what kept me fucking going so long before my body, started to really show problems. And I know I got problems in my wrists, I got problems in my shoulders, and a lot of that's for me, okay? Absolutely. Lack of not working mobility enough. Again, it comes down to I went from one extreme to another. I wasn't trained right as far as I wasn't taking time for mobility. Stretching I never had a problem with. I can still touch my toes. I can still pretty flexible. That was never the problem. But pushing more than pulling, doing too many fucking things and not doing enough to... And I was told this by a guy in his 60s. I didn't listen to him. And I was fucking older and I should have fucking listened to him. But what do I know when a guy who's in his 60s still working out, still doing... I should have listened, okay? Because if I did, I wouldn't have the problems I have right now with a lot of the things I have problems with. And but I just want to tell people, like I said, I don't have an agenda. If I did, I'd be trying to get my channel monetized. If I'd tell you to hit the subscribe button, which I don't tell anybody. I got 2 books that are on Amazon that are real good. I don't push them. I haven't even told you the title. I mean, some of you out there know the title, but I don't care. It's not why I do it. I do it because I think there's men can be strong. Men should practice being strong, do hard shit, okay? Don't kill themselves, because I'm telling you right now, when you're going to fucking you're going to need it. You're not going to fucking have it, okay? Because if you're walking away from the gym and you're fucking in a lot of fucking pain and you're destroyed, well, outside in the real world where bad shit happens, you may not be able to fucking deal with the situation that comes your way. Just think about that. Nothing happens in the gym. Everything happens on the outside. Bad shit happens on the outside. Nothing in the gym happens in the bed. Matter of fact, you ever hear anybody get shot in the gym? Doesn't happen. Okay? Not too many fights getting on. Maybe some confrontation in the gym. Alright? But nothing happens. Out there in the street, in the dark, out there with your family, moving about, fucking society, shit happens. Alright? And I can tell you right now, if you're fucking limping and a wounded animal, you're going to become the fucking prey, or you're not going to be able to do what you need to do later.